This is my first time going live on YouTube in, I think, over 4 years. So in this video, I am going to show you guys around my apartment here in Guatemala and show you a little bit of the details of how I live my life today. And also I wanted to explain a little bit more about the situation with this apartment versus the house that I'm building here in Guatemala, which maybe you've seen my other videos. In fact, I just posted my last update video where they were starting the work on constructing the walls of the house, which is just so exciting. So, so let's get going. So here is my apartment in Guatemala. I've lived here, Estella. I've lived here for now just over a year. So November is 1 year. As you'll notice, it is raining. Hi Susan, hey Renee, hey everybody. Welcome to my YouTube live. This is the first time I'm going live on YouTube here on this channel in over 4 years, which is very exciting. So you can see I am surrounded by mountains and plants, and I've got dogs. This is Bronco. Many of you guys already know Bronco. Hey buddy. Hi buddy. Yeah. This is Frank. Frank. Oh yeah, he likes a good stretch. Yeah, buddy. And Frank is busy. So it's a really simple place. It's just a studio apartment. This is my desk where I've been working. Here are the things I've been working on today. I was writing some emails, a welcome sequence, or I'm writing emails about the retreat coming up. I'm working on my retreat sales page. I have to make a video for the High Vibe Tribe, a personal profile live video. I'm working on my YouTube house tour now. I've got to do a fundraising video for tomorrow, and then I also have to make my fundraising page. That's because tomorrow is our big day for the Into the Heart family. For those of you who have already been following me on my Facebook page, you know that this is a charity that I care very much about. These kids who, many of which have been taken off the streets. Some were rescued from garbage dumps where they were like working as slaves here in Central America. And so what we do with the Into the Heart family is we provide a safe place for them to get food and education and just like love and what every child deserves. So that's happening tomorrow. It's a one-day thing, and that's also why it really kind of sucks being locked out of my Facebook page right now, because that was really where we came together for the kids. So I'm going to do my best tomorrow. So stay tuned to this YouTube page because I will release that video tomorrow. And if you can show up in any way, it would mean so much to me, to the kids, to Luke. Luke, you guys know Luke? One of my dear friends here in Guatemala. He helped me write my book. He's just like my best friend. He got locked. He sent me a message this morning. He was so upset. He got locked out of his page too. So that sucks. So it's like we're the two biggest fundraisers for the kids. So anyways, let's keep going around the apartment. So here's my desk. This is my Isis statue that I got when I was in Egypt. She's so beautiful. She's like this divine mother energy. Oh, Susan, thank you so much. Here's my little altar. Before I made this video, I lit a candle and some incense. Oh, and then over here, check this out. Since coming back from my travels, I got my first batch of hummingbirds. So if you guys know my videos and my life here in Guatemala, you know that I love these hummingbirds. I love this one. It has kind of like a little bit of a bum wing, but you know, I kind of love it because it's just special, and I kind of feel like this motherly, loving energy towards this hummingbird because it's not perfect, but I kind of like it because of its flaws. Oh, hi Lotus. Lotus, thank you so much, honey. I really appreciate it. Look at this one. Each one is so different and unique, and I really try to find the ones that, a little black little tip of the beak. I really try to find the ones that are different, you know. We got a little dancing Shiva. This is a pine cone from Mexico, from the Jaguar house, which I love. Oh, here are some acorns that I got when I was in New Jersey with my niece. Oh, and here's one of the libritos. I was talking about Luke. This is one of his libritos. I'm actually about to go read this in the High Vibe Tribe after this video. Let's see what else. Here's my refrigerator looking very full. Here's a picture of me when I was a little kid. There's my dog Stella. Here's a cool, this is Barong from Bali. May the forest be with you. It's So that's fun. And keep all my breakfast oatmeal stuff up here. Got some bananas. Sue gave me this sweet little thing. And yeah, and then here's my kitchen. So one thing I love to do is I love to get fresh flowers, fresh roses. I feel like this is one of those small things that really brings a lot of life to a home. So, you know, it's one of these, you know, I really believe that the way we care for ourselves and also don't care for ourselves can come down to these like really small gestures of things we do or don't do. Hey Cass in South Carolina, hi honey. So doing flowers, getting the flowers and arranging them is like a small thing I do to bring like, oh, just a little puff of positive energy to my home, right? Another small thing I do is I make, well, it's not so small, I make sauerkraut. So this is a fermenting sauerkraut. This is actually the small one. This is actually my fermentation station. This is a bigger batch of sauerkraut I got going. And then here is that batch of oregano vinegar that we started many, many months ago in other videos. Let me see if I can open this up with one hand. It's actually looking really good. If you could smell it, you would smell. I'll fix it after. And then here's a different kind of strain that I'm working with called Microcosmo. Kathy, the bracelets on my, so the bracelets were a big hit. I only released them to the High Vibe Tribe. I only could release them to the High Vibe Tribe because I could only do a small number. So the bracelets are going to wait till I go back to the States because I need to take them myself from Guatemala because Guatemala doesn't have a really affordable, reliable mail system. Mostly affordable. It's really expensive to send stuff from Guatemala. So the project I'm really excited about in the meantime, if you were following my videos while I was in Bali, I designed all these malas. Look at all these different malas I have. Some of these are my personal ones that I bought at different times, but most of these are the ones I designed myself. In fact, I'm wearing one of them right now. This is the orange one. So, hi Nadine. Thanks, honey. Yeah, so with the malas, when I went back to the States on my way back from Bali, I left the malas with a friend of mine in New York. And so she has them there. And so once I put them on my website, which I think is going to happen this week, once I put them on my website, then you can buy them. And then, hi Marinella, hi honey. Then she'll ship them out. So the malas are much more likely to be, the malas will be available sooner than the bracelets. The bracelets are like a whole other project. I made kind of a silly mistake in kind of going really crazy with the colors, and so that's a lot of what took so much time with the High Vibe Tribe when I released them. It's like because I gave people the chance to like pick the ones, and it was very time consuming. Anyways, let's keep going. So stay tuned. Also, I'm gonna be I mentioned this today on my Facebook page, but the best way for us to stay connected is through my email list. So my email list, I'm going to link it at the top of all my YouTube videos, or subscribe to my YouTube page and join my email list. So those are like the top two things that you'll find here. The thing about the email list is that is our safety net because the social media platforms can be taken away at any minute. The email list can't be taken away as long as I keep paying my subscription to my email list server. Now the email list is what I'm going to... Hi Mira B. Yeah, Mira B. Yeah, exactly. So let me finish the email list thought, and then we'll talk about the kids again. The email list is something that can't be taken away, and that's where I'm going to be sending you guys little love notes and things to make you smile, including I'm working on today the sign-up list for the retreat. So if you want to come and join me here in Guatemala, if you feel called to step into this magical place and get an amazing experience that will potentially change you. That is going to be going live very soon. It's going to be at the end of February. It's going to be 1 week. So that link is going to go out through my email list in probably like the next 2 weeks. Probably the next week if I can get my poop and poop. So yes, then the kids. So I'm still locked out on my Facebook page. It's a total bummer. It's so funny people being like, oh, it's like they're kind of accusing me of either like doing it myself because I did something like, it's so silly. It's a very unfortunate thing. Yes, Aneka, yes. Jason, David, Frank, family, and my thoughts and prayers. Yes, I will. So it's an unfortunate thing that I'm still locked out of the Facebook page, especially because we have this big fundraiser for the kids coming up tomorrow. It's just a one-day thing. It's the biggest day of the year. It's called Giving Tuesday. Like Black Friday, Giving Tuesday. I think Giving Tuesday sounds better. And this is where we come together for the children. So this charity that we support here in Guatemala, we're literally putting food in these bellies and education in these kids who otherwise would just be like essentially like working the streets or like in garbage dumps or just like no opportunity whatsoever for these children. So we're doing something really, really cool with that. Yeah, Kathy, the bracelets will be available, but that's a later project. The cool thing about the mallas, the bracelets are just jewelry. The mallas are jewelry, but it's also a tool. That's the cool thing about the mallas. Like it's a tool that you can use in your practice. Lotus, are the donations match? I'm pretty sure there's some big incentive for tomorrow, because it is the biggest day of the year. So because we do it through this platform, Global Giving, they set up these days and they make it a big deal that to encourage people to donate, they will like match funds or just make unicorns fly through the sky. I don't know what it is. It's like a big incentive for that day. So just stay tuned. So I am really limited on what I can post on my Facebook page. So I've probably, maybe you've heard me explain this. So my page isn't locked, just my personal profile is locked out of my Facebook page. That's because Facebook is confused. Where in the world is my primary location? In fact, I thought it was really weird that when I got back, a few people kept saying, hey, I noticed that on your Facebook page it says poster based in Indonesia. It's like, yeah, I don't know, that is really weird. And I also think it's really weird, I'm still getting ads. You know how when you scroll on your Facebook feed, you get ads, right? For whatever you get ads for. My ads are in Indonesian. So they think that I am in Indonesia. They are showing me ads for a person in Indonesia. And so now Facebook's all screwy and confused why I'm in Guatemala when they think that I belong in Indonesia, which is like, dude, Facebook, you are not paying attention. So, and that's just, I saw something like, oh no, this is not because of her travels. And it's like, dude, person, what do you even know? I think you just want to find something to disagree with no matter what I say. It's one of those. All right, let's keep going because Stella is really cute. So here's my bedroom. I love this. I got this sheepskin last year and it's been such a great, it actually comes from where my family originates in Poland, Zakopane. And it's been so great, especially on really, really cold nights, which we do get here in Guatemala. So Stella, you guys probably know Stella. Stella has made her bed in the suitcase. This is the suitcase from my travels. There's still a few things in it. And Stella just sort of claimed it as her own. Oh, Amanda, awesome. Yeah. Everything over $5 being matched. Amazing. So Stella has made this her home and I kind of just let her have it and it's fine. And then over here is my closet. I love these like Christmas lights that just bring, I really feel that like lighting. If you notice, I got this cool Northern Lights thing here. I really feel that if you really want to transform a space and create ambiance, start with the lighting. That's actually what I learned working in the event design industry way back when. So that's why I've got some candles going. I've got my salt lamp, my selenite lamp, and these lights over the kitchen. So I really try to avoid turning on my overhead lights, which I can, but it's just kind of ugly. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. Yes? Okay. Okay. Well, so let's continue. So yeah, so Frank really fought hard to be my dog, and he won. I really tried to not, because I had enough dogs. But it's funny, Mama just like this after Saul was here, after my friend was staying here while I went to Bali, she was just really scared of him and just like never came back. I see her at the corner. But it's fine because Frank kind of took her place and I accepted him. In fact, yesterday we did a collar ceremony where I officially accepted him as my own and put the collar on him. So, and there's my walking stick. Oh, and I love these little details here over the door of these like ceramic tiles. Sweet. And when Frank first started coming around, Bronco was really upset. Bronco did not like him at all. In fact, they would get into fights And now they're actually really cool. Now they get along just fine. They share food. Like they're good boys. They're my old men. They both, like, if you see, Frank is really, really old. I don't know if you can see, but he has like no teeth left. Oh, sorry, buddy. He's got like no teeth. And Bronco's also really, really old. So I call this my my old man retirement club. But they're good guard dogs. They're very good guard dogs, and they help me stay really safe here. And, you know, if someone comes, they bark, and so people know that there are dogs here. So I don't think anyone will risk coming up here when they know there are dogs on the hill. So last thing I want to show you is over here in my bathroom. So here's another one of those little things that makes all the difference. Is I put a flower in my bathroom. You know, because bathrooms can be kind of see, that's so ugly. Bathrooms can be kind of you know, not the best place. Not like the most beautiful, glamorous place. But if I can put like a little bit of beauty in my bathroom, I feel like that just is like one of those things that, yeah, just makes a big difference, you know? Like when I came back from, yeah, this is her bed now, and it's fine. She likes it, and she's got her little avocado pillow here. So I want to show them your avocado. Yeah. Okay. So she got her little blanket there, and she's quite comfortable. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Oh yeah, so good stretch. Oh yeah. So yeah, so there's a little tour of my house here in Guatemala. As you can see, I am surrounded by forest. In fact, I got a drone and I flew up and I looked down, and it's just like green everywhere. And the next house is, you can kind of see, where is it? Maybe if we go this way, we can see. So I do have neighbors. They are kind of far away. Like through the woods over there, I have neighbors. But where does the water come from? The water there's a municipal line that brings it in. So there's like regular tap water. That's technically like filtered, but I don't drink that tap water. I don't drink, so that's regular water. And then what I use is this water filter. It seems to be doing me just fine. So, and then you guys have probably seen in other videos, I use this thing called an ozonator to clean my vegetables to protect myself from parasites. Because yeah, the unfortunate truth is here in Guatemala, like parasites are a thing. In fact, my belly has been a little bit off, so I'm like, oh no, I hope. So anyway, so there you have it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this tour of my house. So the garden is pretty overgrown, a little bit messy. This is where the puppies. So when I talk about Fievel and the pups, yeah, see that's still left over from Saul. I'm going to be cleaning up this area in the next couple days. But the puppies, they were born in there. So Fievel was born in that doghouse. As you'll see, it's like, you know, here's my house in the mountains with the dogs, and a pregnant street dog took refuge in that doghouse right there, and that's where the puppies were born. And actually, I'm pretty sure Frank is the dad because he and the mom, Violet, were really rolling together a lot. Ooh, Susan, have I made fire cider? I have not made fire cider, but I did make my sauerkraut. Tonight, I'm going to make bone broth. In fact, I'm planning to do that video on the High Vibe Tribe to show, oh, I have to defrost my bones. Let's go defrost some bones. The first step to making bone broth is you gotta defrost your bones. Oh, I still have one in here. Oh, that's great. Maybe I shouldn't make one tonight if I still have that. Russell, am I still into portrait photography? No, you know, that was a whole other chapter of my life. That's what I was doing when I was living in Boston, as you know. And that's how I was paying for my travel. So I was working as a photographer, specializing in headshots for actors and business people, you know, LinkedIn photos. And I would work doing photography in the summer when it was nice and hot in Boston, and then I would save up my money, and then I would go traveling in the winter. And so I was doing that for gosh, when did I leave? 2014, and then I finally broke away in 2019. So I think it was like 5 years. Was it 5 years? 4 or 5 years that I was doing that dance of being a photographer and then going traveling. And I really wanted to, I really wanted to break away from it. And I was really searching and really just like I would go traveling and it would change me and I would have all these experiences, and then it was like I don't want to go back to Boston and be a photographer. I don't want to do it. But I kept doing it until my Facebook page took off and I got invited to be part of this Facebook creator program, and they were actually starting to pay me for my videos, which was like, oh, are you kidding me? So I had been making videos for many years by that time, and I never made money from videos. And so that was a whole revolution. So that's how I was able to break free, and that's why I don't do the portrait photography anymore. However, with this past couple weeks now, it's been now just over 2 weeks. I think my last video was on the 10th, and today's the 20th. Yeah, so yeah, 18 days. Yeah, I've really been having to consider like what I'm gonna do if this Facebook page doesn't come back. So I've considered getting back into photography. I mentioned my drone. I've considered, doing drone photography. Russell, I do get paid to make videos, which is amazing. I have 250,000 followers. Although my reach goes further. My reach can be anywhere between 7 to 9 million. Because sometimes you can reach people who aren't following you. If you follow someone and they like it and then anyways, yes, I have grown my audience to such a big volume that I'm able to monetize my videos from the ads that play. So that's also why you guys haven't seen me here on YouTube, because I've just been focusing my efforts on Facebook, where I was being paid for my work, But I've come to see that Facebook is not the most reliable platform, and my word for this year is diversification. So I really want to make the effort to grow consistently on other channels. So I started a TikTok. I've got 2 videos up on my TikTok. Oh, and for my TikTok, so I was like the other day, I've been really like, what am I doing? What's my strategy? Like, how do I do this? How do I grow? Right now, I kind of feel like I'm just like, I'm not hitting any big algorithm for viral videos or anything, because whatever. And so I was thinking, how do I do the TikTok? Because TikTok feels kind of stupid. It's just like stupid twerking, like dumb content. It's like, what kind of short form content can I do? And it dawned on me. It's like, well, what do I do best? Well, I feel like I could talk directly to people who are maybe going through hard times and just give people like encouraging words. And so what I've been doing, and then the cool thing is, as I had this, thank you, Russell. Yeah, I did make awesome shots. I loved the work, but you know what? The thing about the photography was that it was really hurting my body. The camera is really heavy. I was using 2 big cameras. My neck would crack in weird ways, and it wasn't good for my back. And I'm kind of like a small person, so working every day with these big heavy equipment on my body was just like not good, not good for me. And then the hours spent editing on the computer was also really draining. So it wasn't. I loved the photography. I loved creating the art. I loved helping people get these photos that help them, get jobs and interviews and movie roles. And I loved that part of really helping people, but I didn't love all of the aspects of the actual work. So, coming back to YouTube, or TikTok, so there I was sitting on the couch, right out there, and I got this idea of, I could do these short form videos that are just like 1 minute of just like inspiration. And then just then, a hummingbird, not that hummingbird, but a real live hummingbird, flew down and like hovered right over my head. And it was like, so I was like, okay, well, that's a good sign. So the hummingbird said that I should make short inspirational videos on TikTok. So I'm making those on TikTok, and then I'm sharing them to YouTube, or to my Instagram. And then I'm also sharing them to YouTube, but I just realized that the one that I made for TikTok has this music in the background, and I shared it to YouTube, and I got a copyright claim, so it's like, damn, okay, I gotta be careful. I gotta be really careful and intentional about how I do this. There are all these things. So anyways, all right, guys, I love y'all very much. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me for this apartment tour here in my little place in Guatemala. This is just the place that I am. Oh, hi, Corin. Hi, honey. This is just the place that I'm renting while I build my house. So if you saw my videos about, yeah, Jenna, I'm happy you're here too. So if you saw my videos about the update on my house, that's coming along slowly. It might be even slower than I had expected or hoped because of this whole financial situation with Facebook kind of coming to a stop. But I'm going to do the best I can, and I count my blessings, and I'm really grateful for my life. And Russell, am I doing a build series on YouTube? Yeah. So Russell, I'm doing a series where I'm showing you like we're building out of earth, like, so it's natural building. So it's being built out of like clay, sand, straw, water mixture. There's stone and there is wood, but we're relying on locally sourced natural materials that come from the land. So it's pretty amazing, and I'm working with people who know what they're doing. I'm so blessed. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's good work, and I have a team of local guys who are helping me. A father and his 2 sons, and another young man named Nacho. And yeah, we've got a great vibe, great spirit, great respect. They really respect me. I really respect them, and we're all grateful to be together. So that's happening. So stay tuned on my channel because that's what I'm going to be documenting. Oh yeah, F. Murray, you love the front door arch of my new house. Yeah, I can't wait to see it also. I can't wait to see it also. And in the meantime, I need to, like, we want and we're striving for these things. And we also have to just be really grateful and enjoy where we are now, right? Because we can't just be living in the future what we want to create, because then we'll get there and then we'll just want to create something else and not necessarily be present where we are, right? So I think this is like the art and the dance of engaging fully in the process while also being present and actually like enjoying our lives, not just living for some future day, Hi Bethany, hi honey, hi love. So awesome, guys. So yeah, a few of you here are already on the High Vibe Tribe. So just so you know, I'm about to hop over to the High Vibe Tribe, which is my private subscription group. It's a small group, very, very intimate, casual setting. And someone gave me a really great, oh yeah, Corin, yeah, oh my God, I would love that. Someone gave me I was describing to them the other day what we do in the High Vibe Tribe, because we have these Zoom calls every 2 weeks where we come together and share, and people talk to me about their situations, and I give them feedback. And he pointed out, he's like, this is like a group healing session. It's like what you're doing, it's a group healing session. It's like, oh, yeah, actually, that does sound about right. Like, we're doing group healing over in the High Vibe Tribe. So if that sounds like something that you'd like to be a part of, please come join us. It's a $10 a month subscription. It gets you 2 of these group healing sessions every 2 weeks. And then it's also a private Facebook group where we can interact directly. Bethany, it is group healing, right? It's like, when he said that, I was like, oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Because like, here's the thing. It's like, we come together, we talk, and not everyone talks, but the very act of other people stepping up and sharing what they're going through, people are able to listen and relate, right? And as people work through their challenges, other people are able to get like, oh, aha, yes, and like, right? So we're like sharing things honestly and vulnerably, and it's just a really beautiful community. So if that interests you, that's available. I will post the link in the description. So you can always go to any of my YouTube videos and find these links. So there's the link for the email list. Be sure you're subscribed to this channel, and then you'll get my latest update videos on the house, and the updates with the dogs, with our new pup Fievel, and all of the other fun stuff I'm offering, like the retreat is coming up at the end of February. I'm going to be launching this week the sign-up link and more information about how you can come join me, meet me in person, and get a huge dose of the magic that you might feel from these videos. So like, you get some magic and inspiration from my public videos. The High Vibe Tribe is an even bigger dose of magic, and then coming to the retreat, that's like the maximum. That's like the power shot of magic. So anyways, all right, guys, that's where we're at. I am going to hop off this video and go to the High Vibe Tribe. So if you're a member, I will see you guys there, and if you're not a member, consider joining us. We have a lot of fun. And yeah, okay, cheers, guys. I love you so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful afternoon, and let's go just take one last look at these Sleeping dogs. Sleeping dogs. Sleeping dogs. Oh yeah. Susan, I don't think the Karuna page is blocked either, but it's not the page that's blocked. It's the personal profile. So if Luke's profile is blocked, then I would guess he's probably blocked from posting on Karuna as well, which really sucks. But the good thing is if you have an admin, they can post. I don't know if Karuna has any other admins aside from myself, so we're kind of in a difficult situation for the kids tomorrow. So thank you guys, those of you who are watching and tuned in, and you know, we're gonna do the best we can. And I like what Luke said, when failure is not an option, success is inevitable. Alright guys. Yeah, Bethany, it was like literally it shut down like the day before the big fundraiser, so it's pretty tough. Alright guys, love you so much. Have a beautiful evening. Mwah.